Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. This live stream that we got was absolutely phenomenal. The info they revealed was very good, and this is going to be concerning the 1.5 anniversary live stream. Hope you guys catched it live. If not, you're going to be able to catch it here. Give this video a like and subscribe if you're new. Let's head into this and let me know down below, what is your favorite part from this? What are you most excited from what we're going to talk about today? And do you think it's a W or an L? Let me know anything down below. And let's hop into it. Obviously, we're going to start with the new characters. Now, I'm going to talk a bit about what they do, but I'm not going to get in depth into it. I'm going to make another video for the character kits because there's too much, right? The video is going to be 30 minutes long. And at that point, it's counterintuitive. 30 minutes long, who's going to watch the whole thing? So we're going to break down their kits later. So here we go. Shoko, Teen Shoko was the first character they showed. And she is looking very good, first of all. She's looking very good in the art. I think this is a very nice art, and she's green. So she's green, which is actually fine, okay? For Shoko, I mean, listen, if she wasn't, like, okay, if she wasn't a universal buffer, I was not going to care. Like, I didn't really give a fuck, but her being green is very cool, and you'll see why very soon. So she is a buffer and a healer. She gives up to 195 Jujutsu and Taijutsu. It says only Taijutsu. It says only Taijutsu, but there's also Jujutsu. Really, really good. Now, she also heals, gives buffs, and it seems debuff reduction, and lowers poison damage. So that's not bad. Her being green is pretty decent. I don't really mind. Like, we didn't need a mono red unit, I think. Mono blue, definitely not. We have Sukuna, and then yellow, we have too many supports in yellow, right? So green was fine. Now, next up, Honored 1 Tinjo. We are getting Honored 1 Tinjo. This was obvious. He has some of the best animations in the game. Right? I think the best animations in the game, if we're being for real. They are trying to make big bucks off of this boy. And he's also green, like I said. For Shoko, I don't think it mattered. But Gojo, it was so obviously green. And I do think that colors on the DPS is much more important. So whoever thought it was blue, like, you were just wrong from the beginning, okay? So he is green, single target DPS, which is fine. Now he is gonna get, we have a showcase, right, by the way, right? We have his showcase, so we're gonna go over that. He gets up to 210%. I think that's Jujutsu increase when he has 8 cursed cores, which is a stack he could get, which 210 is pretty good. If his ult is above like 1700%, if it's anything Jujutsu above 1700%, this guy's gonna be like #1. I think in terms of damage, he just has to be above 1700%, and I think he's #1. The main reason is because Shoko's green, buffing Gojo, right? Gotta keep that in mind too. I think we're gonna be running Degumi with this boy too. And I mean, yeah, he's gonna be doing this. I am the honored one throughout heaven and earth. I alone am the honored one, right? And he's going to go into the state in battle because he doesn't start off like this. Now, Gojo's coming out first with a very beautiful Rico art. And then afterwards, Shoko's on the 30th. So we're going to be streaming for Gojo at 2 a.m. EST. I think that's when he comes out. We're going to be streaming. Now, one thing to see, they end in July, which means that, well, the main thing, also, they are not limited, it seems. Let me check that out. But what you have to consider is, I want to check this out though. What you have to consider is that this means we're going to be getting like another unit, right? They only revealed Shoko and Gojo, but oh, they're limited. Oh, so maybe it's only going to be these 2 characters. However, the problem that I bring up is that it ends in July. So I feel like we could get another unit, but obviously it's not confirmed. It's very possible these are the only anniversary units though. Now that I'm seeing it, it's very possible these are the only ANNI units, and then we go into like some very big Shibuya celebration. But yeah, I do think we might get another unit, but now that I'm seeing it's limited, it might not happen again. It might be the only two. However, just because it ends in July, I think we could all agree we could probably get another unit in June, but that's something to be seen. For example, Toji was not revealed during the Half Annie stream for HI the first time around. He was revealed only 12 days later on Twitter. So this tells me that it's probably going to be the same thing here, where if we are getting a third unit, it's only going to be revealed like in June, right? So that's something to say. So yeah, they are limited, a bit unfortunate, but Gojo's first, Shoko second. We're going to be pulling both of them. If it's only these two, I'd be happier. Ghetto's not going to come also. I think their goal is green Gojo, green Shoko, and then green Ghetto. And then they're going to keep it at that. No new Ghetto is my guess. Now, we're getting 10 pulls for some fucking rerun. Oh, spoiler, for some HI rerun, which you're not going to be summoning on. But there's 10 pulls for each, which is like, wow, guys. Thank you so much for the rewards we should already be getting. It's like, wow. So hype, right? Anniversary, woohoo. Now, we are getting the standard banner update. Thank the lords. Thank the lords. I'm actually so happy. So the HI units are there, and this is starting the 21st. So it's coming earlier than we thought, which is insane. So starting the 21st, we're going to have the HI units, which is huge. I think the best one that's there is Tinjo right now and Teen Ghetto, right? Toji's meh. Especially recently, he's kind of meh. But if you want him in sweep, he's definitely very good. Now, Miwa is an insane pickup for tower. Her counters are going to be insane. Saki is the best unit on this list right now. Out of these 9 units, she is the best unit. Her SP gives her a taunt, and she is almost impossible to kill because of all the damage reduction she has. So her taunt plus damage reduction combo is going to be insanely good. Yaga is amazing. Gaku Ganji is amazing. And then these two are the only units that are like, whatever. Now, maybe we'll get SP buffs, but they did not confirm it. So that is unfortunate. However, if we do get some, I could see Green Maki being in the batch. And also Green Ghetto. Considering he's shown here, I could definitely see that they're going for a theme. So maybe Green Ghetto is going to get buffed. We'll see, but I'm thinking Green Maki. And then their recollection bits. Obviously, Gaku Ganji doesn't have one because he was the SR on Yaga's banner. Now then, this is huge. We're going to be able to replay old story events and actually get rewards from them. So we're going to be able to get again the rewards. So this is, I think, in June, and we're going to be able to get rewards for these 3 events. I don't know how much we'll be able to get, but it does show cubes, the title, a frame, and then we're going to be able to re-get the rec bits, I guess, which the rec bits is the biggest part to re-get. So yes, we're going to be able to rerun these events and get extra cubes. So this is more cubes overall for everyone to get, which I think is huge moving forward, that this is added cubes into the currencies that we're going to get. So this is huge. I think this is a really big update. And then we're getting new content, or it says updated cursed bosses for the 4. So Sweep Battle is going to get updated content seemingly at least semi-regularly, which I think is pretty good. It is unfortunate there's no tower floors, but considering we're getting this, I'm very happy with it. And there's also more content, and we're going to go into this now because we're getting a Toji illusory realm battle. So the same way that we saw for like Mahito, Eso and Kichizu, Hanami, Jogo, we're going to get one for Toji in June. Now, besides that, we're going to get in May, we get Gojo with his story event. We get Shoko with a memory quest. Then we get 100 free pulls, which we're about to see. A free 3,000 cube gift. A code that's going to give a gacha ticket. And then afterwards, more stuff, right? Now then, in June, we get the new content. So May is going to have the sweep battle, I think. Yeah, 26. May is going to have the sweep battle. June is going to have the illusory realm. And then also, we're going to get the reruns on the story events. Then we're going to get some QOLs, but it's meh. Now, the thing is in July, I don't know if they actually posted it, but there's going to be a new Phantom Metal character. So we're going to get a new free-to-play character, which is probably either going to be Kogai or Dagon, which is actually very hype. And it also shows that they're not sticking to a schedule for these free-to-play units, because it's been over a year now since we've gotten Mahito, right? However, I'm going to guess it's going to be Yellow Dagon or Yellow Kogai, one of those 2 units, and I think that's going to be very cool. That also means we're probably getting another Phantom Realm battle in July. They just don't want to release it. They don't want to show it because then it would tease who this character is. But it means we're probably getting another Illusory Realm battle in July, which means more content is on the way, which is huge. And then we're getting a new story chapter and even more stuff. So that's going to be the roadmap. I'm very, very excited for this. So far, I think overall it's very nice. Now we're getting 100 free pulls, including the new standard units, which is going to be very cool, because what if I get Saki? I'll be very happy. Then we're going to have the new rerun banner with 10 free pulls. This is scam banner, right? Very cool art. I love this art so much. What the best art that they released. We're getting the 300 free AP. Zonji rerun. What's very funny is now you have to buy Zonji skin. There's no new skins, which is so weird. They really should do new skins. I do not get why they don't. It's so stupid. Like, we've only gotten 2 skins. We could have gotten a Mei skin because she had a really cool skin that they even released as an art. And that's like, it doesn't make no sense, because it's not like skins give new animations, right? They're just like a reskin, right? That's it. So yeah, you have to actually buy Zonji skin now with money, which is insane. Now this is huge. If you're a spending player on JP now, you're able to get 1 free pull a day, 2 free AP free refreshes a day, and then extra drops on beacons, JP, and cursed objects, which is insane for $6. $6. That's crazy. And then some cubes. Like, this is an insanely high valued pack. Like, this is 60 extra AP refreshes a month. 60. And then 30 pulls. It's insane. Really, really good. Really, really good. Now let's check a bit of the showcase. We're not going to go in depth. However, his skill 1 is an AoE damage lower. His skill 2 single target, and this is the buff that gives him the damage increase. So when he gets to 8 stacks, I think his ult's going to do insane damage. Now his skill 3, which we're only going to check, I just want to show you guys, right? So the skill 3, you have to look, it's like a semi-alt, because you have to actually use alt gauge, and then he's going to transform, right? He transforms, and he has a revive status, so he's going to transform, and he has a fucking cutscene on the skill 3, right? And then his alt is very beautiful. So he also has a counter, but I'm going to go through this later. I just want to show Gojo's alt. Like, that's it. Shoko also, bro, Shoko's insane. We're going to talk about Shoko a bit. Oh, sorry. My bad. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Yep. I like it a lot. So that's huge. And then, bro, look at Gojo there. Insane. He looks like a fucking K-pop idol. And now for Shoko, right? So Gojo's moveset also transforms for the skill 3. Now it's a buff afterwards. He's going to be insane. Now he can take damage, but he has a revive status. And when he's in his honored state, he actually gets well, he has a counter, so he has revive and counter, and Shoko's healing also. So those 3 things combined, Gojo is going to be fine. Oh no, he does have attack immunity. I guess it's only in his honored state though, so early on he can die. Now Shoko is insane. I do want to show Shoko a bit. Where's Shoko? So her alt heals while giving buffs. Her skill 2 gives both buffs. Her skill 1 gives herself extra 5 CE, so she gets 15 cursed energy per skill 1 turn, which is insane. And then her skill 3 heals. Double heal, buff, alt that also gives damage. She's insane. Like, they're both insane. So I hope you guys are excited for the kit breakdown that we're going to do. But for now, that's going to be it. Let me know what part you're most excited for. I'd say this was a pretty W stream. All that was missing was Tower. My guess is Tower is going to be updated later. But yeah, no, overall, this is all very hype. They're giving us new content seemingly every month now. April, we got Tower. May, we're getting Sweep updated. June, we're getting Illusory Realm. And probably July, we're also getting Illusory Realm. And then we're probably going to get Tower later. So I'm very excited. This is all very cool. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.